Okay, so if anyone has questions or things that you want me to answer, if we have a little bit of time, I think we'll be able to do a recording, or sorry, a question and answer at the end. And there should be a little question box. It's probably going to look a little different if you're on your phone or on your laptop, but you can type your questions in there and we will get to those at the end. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So like I was saying, this is, I'm so thankful that you guys are taking time to hang out with us. We are loving Zoom and loving doing these kind of little more sort of face-to-face chats where we can kind of like virtually hang out and we can learn together. So we do sharing or like kind of business Zooms. We did one of those a couple nights ago. Next week, we have another one coming up exclusively for the sharing side of Young Living, and that is for our Village Gathering members. So anyone that is on our team will be able to have access to that. And we're just gonna do other types of educational things in the weeks to come. So, but tonight, like I said, what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be going over the Premium Starter Kit. And it's funny because I'm actually coming up here in like a couple days on my 5-year anniversary of buying my kit from Young Living, which is so surreal that it has been that long, but also in a lot of ways it feels like a blink. I bought it, like I said, 5 years ago. We had just had our second son, so Gideon. Emmett was about like 22 months old, I think, at the time when I bought my kit. And then we had a 2-month-old, our son Gideon, and we were living in Iowa. And I so clearly remember when I finally got the okay from my husband to purchase the kit. We actually, not gonna say I recommend this, but this was our story. We were super like broke as a joke, didn't have the extra money. The kit was like $150 at the time. And so we actually put our kit on a credit card, which again, not advising that, but that was our story. But I knew that these oils were gonna be so beneficial for our family's health. And I also knew that I could probably help a couple moms, other friends or some of my family members to also get started with a kit, and then I could make back just that $150 that I had invested in our kit. And so I was like, okay, we're going to get the oils, we're going to start using them, and then I'm going to help a few friends get started, and we're going to essentially have the kit for free, right? We're going to get like paid back, so to speak. And I so clearly remember had come home from my parents' house, I think, and it was like a really dark, cold January Iowa night, and that box with the starter kit was sitting like on our front step. And I remember coming in like a kid in a candy store and just like ripping into this box of oils. And it was just like, I literally probably went, I don't know how fast I went through the oils in this kit, but it was really fast because I was so excited. I was diffusing all the time. I was learning how to use them topically. And it really became a huge piece of our family story just in changing our health and changing the way that we looked at health. Instead of running to, we had a super Walmart in our very small town in Iowa. And instead of running to super Walmart, when we needed Tylenol or, Vicks Vapor Rub or this or that vitamin or whatever it was, I was learning and being educated through the team that I had joined, which is the team that we're all part of, how to use these oils to support our health. And honestly, the last 5 years, our health has just taken such a drastic change. I remember about a year or so before we had bought our starter kit, we just had Emmett, our oldest at the time, and he had to go to the hospital for whooping cough. He was in and out of the emergency room for like respiratory things. Just so many random little like sicknesses here and there. Both of my grandmas died of breast cancer when I was a really young age. And we have tons of diabetes that runs in my mom's family. So just a lot of health things that I think probably you guys can relate to. Because I think all of us, either ourselves or a family member, has been touched by some sort of either disease or reoccurring health thing. And so what happened, surprisingly for me, I thought I was going to get my oils and just try to kind of be a little bit healthier and make my house smell nice. And instead it became this lifestyle change little by little. It was not overnight, but little by little, we started switching out products. I started learning about toxins. My friend Kayla, who's on here, we did a Instagram class earlier this week about toxins in the home. And I started learning about that, and little by little, just switching things out. I used an oil for this instead of this over-the-counter product. And truly over the last 5 years, our health has just taken such a drastic turnaround. I don't feel fearful. Like I used to be very petrified of cancer and all these different diseases. It was always in the back of my mind, this like fear of like, this feels so out of control. Now I feel so empowered with knowledge, and I feel empowered with tools that can help me to make better choices for my family. And because of that, I feel like I have such a better I feel more, not in control, because I know we're not in control of our lives, but I guess empowered is probably just the best word. So that is my story. Again, like I said, now we have a daughter. So we have 3 kids now, and we are in the process of adopting a little boy. We live in Mexico now. So over the course of the last 5 years, we moved from Iowa to California. We were in Los Angeles and we were in San Diego. And now we are south of the border, about 70 miles in Mexico, working on an adoption. And again, it's just over the last 5 years, such a difference in our health. So many more healthy days. None of our kids have had antibiotics. We haven't had to be into the doctor for sick things. So I could kind of go on, and I'm sure that anyone here who uses the oils, I see some of my friends here that are part of our Village Gathering team, and I know that you guys have so many similar stories, and we just hear it over and over and over again. So we're excited for you if you are just learning about oils for the first time and you're either watching this live or catching the recording. We're really excited to help give you tools so you also can be empowered. So, all right, let's jump in right away, and we're going to start talking through these oils. I'm going to show you the diffuser. I'm going to give you guys a few little safety tips, I guess you could say. And then I want to talk a little bit about the membership so that you know kind of the way that we got started and the best way that you also can get started if oils sound like something that is going to be a good fit for you and your family. So what we're going to be talking about tonight is called the Premium Starter Kit. Okay, Young Living has several different kits. They have a Savvy Makeup Kit. They have a Thieves Household Kit that has like Thieves products. They have a supplement. Young Living has a whole food supplement called Ningxia Red. So they have a kit that revolves around that. But probably the most popular that we see people get started with is this what's called the Premium Starter Kit. So you're going to get this box of oils that I'm going to show you guys, and then you're going to get a diffuser of your choice. So this is what the pretty little box. It's got a picture of the farm in Oman where our frankincense is grown and all the instructions and things. And this is what this diffuser looks like. So the value of this kit is around 400, Kayla or Sarah, do you guys remember the exact amount? I think it's like $440 or something like that is the retail value. If you were to purchase every single one of these items as a retail customer, you would spend over $400. And Young Living gives all brand new members the opportunity to get started with this kit that I'm going to show you guys for $165. So really, really steep discount that only new members can take advantage of. So I want you kind of to tuck that in the back of your mind as you're thinking and as I'm telling you the different ways and suggestions of how to use these oils, because the value is so incredibly high. So starting out, you're going to get this beautiful diffuser. This is called the Desert Mist Diffuser. And there's several other options that you can get. This happens to be one of my personal favorites. So it kind of looks a little bit like a Pottery Barn design, I feel like. And what you do, it's really easy. You just pop this top off, and inside is your reservoir that's going to hold your water. There's a little water line. You fill it up with, your purified water or your tap water, and then you just simply add in a few drops of your oil. So it's really simple. Put the lids back on, and then there are your power buttons here. This particular diffuser has, I think it's like 6 different light features. So it's like you can have, if you have kids and they love different colors, my kids like at night, it's like, pick your color, it's like blue, green, pink, whatever. But there's also a candle flicker feature, which is my personal favorite. Love the candle flicker feature. And so then you just turn it on. It can run straight for like 4 hours or intermittently. I believe it's for 8 hours. You girls can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but something like that. And this is great to use. It's a very simple way. Diffusing oils is a very simple way to kind of jump into using oils, especially if you're a little unsure, you haven't used them before. It's literally just that cool mist is going into the air with the oils, and you're able to breathe it in and have the benefits not only for your emotions, for relaxing at night, for sleep, for your kids, just to make your house smell nice and fresh. And, whatever candles or like sprays. I remember when I first got married, we were broke as a joke. But I loved going to Walmart every season. And I would like pick out the different Glade air fresheners, so like at Christmas, it's the like candy cane and mint, and then for, in the fall around Thanksgiving, the pumpkin spice or whatever, in the spring, all the floral ones. I had no idea how terrible that was for our health, those like synthetic fragrances. This is going to replace all of that, and it's going to make your house smell super nice and fresh. Hello, love. All right, so that is the big thing, okay? The diffuser. The other thing that I love about the Young Living diffusers is their quality and that they have a 1-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong, like a manufacturer error or problems with your diffuser, you have 1 year where you can return it to Young Living and they will give you a brand new diffuser. So I've personally done that with my diffuser that I got with my kit, and it is just, the quality is just super, super high. So, all right, now what we're gonna do is we're going to open up this box of oil. So now you know you're getting a diffuser, which is like super huge, amazing, incredible value. And then we're gonna show you, I'm gonna show you these different oils. Now, as I go through the oils, it's probably going to feel maybe a little overwhelming for you. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, that's so many uses. That's so many, you know, like I can't keep track of it. But I want you to just kind of tuck away 1 or 2 little things that I say that resonate with you the most. And you're like, oh yes, I have headaches. I have cramps with my period, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I have trouble falling asleep, whatever those like little things are, and just tuck that away. But know that as this is just a step-by-step learning. So you don't have to know everything before you jump into using oils. You can literally start with just a few little tidbits of knowledge of what to use in your diffuser and what to put on your body. And then we will walk alongside you, and in our Village Gathering team, we will help you learn. We have tons of resources. So that's something you can just be encouraged with, that we're going to walk alongside you and help you learn all this. So in this box, you're going to open it up, and here you're going to see right away all your super beautiful oils. In this little information pouch, I guess you could say, there's a couple little booklets. You're going to get this booklet that says the Young Living Lifestyle, and it has just a ton of information about Young Living's other products lines. Like I said, they have makeup, the body and beauty care, household cleaning things. So you can this is something that helps you see how Young Living can help you start to ditch and switch and make better choices for your health. So you're going to get that little magazine. You're going to get a little cheat sheet here that you can hang onto your refrigerator that has the most popular oils, these in the kit, as well as a few other popular ones. And it has simple, quick uses. So you can literally take this out, hang it on your fridge, and you can just go oil by oil, and it's going to give you suggestions. All right, so I'm going to show you guys, we're going to talk through these oils. I want you to notice, first of all, that there is a row of white label oils and then a row of these more solid, dark colored oils, okay? The oils in these bottles are exactly the same. If you see a white labeled peppermint, and then if you were to see, you know, Young Living also sells a solid color label peppermint, no difference in the oils, exactly the same. It's simply a labeling law that the FDA has, and Young Living really tries to go above and beyond and just abide by the laws that are in place and to just be above board in regards to that. But all of these white label oils are one that that the FDA has approved as generally regarded as safe for internal consumption. So you're going to see here there is a peppermint oil, lemon, the Thieves, Citrus Fresh, and Digest. All of these are oils that you can drink in your water, you can make into a tea, you could take them in a capsule like a supplement. I want you to think of that as the same way that we would use herbs, or that you would take vitamins, or you would take them internally in like a supplemental kind of way for your health. That's what these are approved by the FDA as safe for usage. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with it, but just know that that's what those labels mean. And then all of these solid colored labels are ones that are commonly used either in your diffuser or else topically on your body. So let's go ahead and talk through some of these really quickly. One other thing that I want to mention in regards to the ingesting of the oils and using them in a supplement, if you feel comfortable doing that, using them in that supplemental way, Young Living has something that's called their Seed to Seal promise. So you're going to see this medallion that says Seed to Seal. You're going to see that on all of Young Living's products, on their labeling, on their marketing. And simply what that means, this is something that really sets Young Living apart from all the other companies that sell essential oils. So you guys know, if you're like not living under a rock and you have your head out of the sand, you know that you can purchase oils at the Whole Foods grocery store. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them from other network marketing companies. You can get them from, wherever, any place you can find. There's like all kinds of little shops and things on Etsy that are popping up offering to sell pure essential oils. What you need to know is that according to the FDA, and I say this just so that you guys can tuck this away again as like knowledge for you to be empowered with as you're kind of figuring out how to use oils and incorporate them into your life. The FDA allows, and maybe, oh, Sarah or Kayla, you can help me if you remember, there is according to the labeling laws in the US, I think it's like 5%, isn't it 5% of pure oil? It's a really tiny amount that the FDA allows companies to put into a bottle of essential oil. And so long as they have that like 5%, yes, 5%, thank you, Kayla. So long as they have that 5% of pure unadulterated essential oil in a bottle, they can top the rest of the bottle off with a carrier oil, with synthetic lavender, synthetic peppermint, whatever it is. They can top that off with whatever they want. And the FDA still allows them to write on the label 100% pure oil. Literally makes no sense at all, okay? But you need to know that, because just because you see other brands that are saying that they have pure, 100% pure oils, you need to know where that company is getting those oils, and just know that it's not always exactly what the label says. So what the Seed to Seal medallion, or that Seed to Seal promise, includes, I'm going to show you this really quickly. It includes everything from the sourcing of the oils. So that's going to be the planting, the harvesting, the farms where they come from, the science that goes into, and all the research that goes into the oils, and the quality testing and all of that, and then the standards. So sourcing, science, and standards. And Young Living is the only essential oil company that owns farms and has partners with different farms around the world, where you can actually physically go and visit the farm. So I know like Kayla, who's on here, and Sarah, and I'm not sure if there's anybody else, but we have actually been to some of the Young Living farms in different places: Mona, Utah, Spokane, Washington. My husband and I have been able to go to the farm in Ecuador, where they grow ylang ylang and a lot of other oregano, a lot of other oils and plants there. We have been to a farm in Spain, lots of other places, okay? And you can literally call these Young Living farms and be like, hey, I want to come visit. I want to walk the fields. I want to walk through the distillery. And they can help you set up a tour to go and see that. So again, just know that Young Living, you get what you pay for, right? The quality and the heart and just the care that goes behind the oils that you're purchasing for your family's health is super, super important. And Seed to Seal is, again, what makes Young Living so different. And for me, why I only choose to use Young Living oils for my family, because I have seen the farms, I have seen the distilleries, I have seen where these plants come from, and it gives me confidence knowing that they are so pure, and I can trust that what I'm using in my home and for my kids is really the most high quality. So that is worth a lot to me, and that is why I'm willing to pay the price of the Young Living products, because what we use really, really matters, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and get started straight away with the oils, okay? So peppermint is, we're going to talk through these white label oils really quickly, and then I'm going to show you a few other goodies, and then we will, the class will end. So peppermint is obviously pretty common. We know that peppermint is refreshing. It is uplifting, right? Like a peppermint tea. You can think of it that way, right? It's invigorating. It helps us to be awake and alert. So we can use the peppermint oil in that same way. You can make a tea that's really refreshing. You can use it like on the roof of your mouth if you're having like head tension and kind of like headaches. It's really just soothing and relaxing for our muscles, for our respiratory system, all kinds of things. Okay, so peppermint, pretty common, smells like candy, absolutely delicious. The next one is lemon. Okay, lemon oil is a very powerful cleanser. Okay, so it's very common if you think about like household cleaners or things that we use, like if you think of traditional products that you would get like at Target or whatever, how many different cleaners and things use lemon fragrance. Okay, so they're scented like lemon because it's refreshing. It is it smells super clean, it's happy. Think of lemon oil as having the exact same benefits. Okay, it is first of all, really great for cleaning. I love using it on my pots and pans. You go to my kitchen right now and I've got a big 15 ml bottle of lemon in my kitchen because I use it on the stovetop, on my sinks, on pots and pans, all of that kind of stuff. But the great thing is you can also use it for cleaning your insides. That sounds really weird as I'm like saying that out loud, but you can drink this in your water. You can take this in a capsule. It is really great for going in and kind of doing that scrubbing, that gentle scrubbing, cleaning work on your gut, on your intestines, all that kind of stuff. Plus it smells absolutely amazing, and you can do it in your diffuser also, and it just makes your house smell really happy and clean. I think lemon oil was one of the first oils that my husband had kind of his like aha, like, oh my gosh, oils work moment. We were living in Iowa, we owned a house, he was doing some household projects up on the roof. He was like tarring some like leaks in our roof, and he came into the house and his hands were like covered in tar. And he's like, I tried all of my like, Home Depot like cleaners, whatever, for tar. He's like, I'm like, hold on, you just wait. I get out my lemon oil. We do it on his hands, and literally the tar just like melted off his hands. And he's like, he was super impressed. And I was like, yes, I'm like really making progress here. So we always still like tell that story, and like lemon is our favorite. Okay. Next up is Thieves. Thieves is probably, if you've heard of Young Living, you have heard of Thieves. You've either heard of Thieves household cleaner, you have heard of the Thieves oil. This is a blend. So again, here's a little side tidbit of knowledge. Peppermint, lemon, straight up what it says on the label, right? Peppermint oil, lemon oil, nothing added, nothing extra. Young Living also has what are called blends. And this is where Gary Young, who's the founder of Young Living, he studied so much about the oils and plants and all of their medicinal benefits for our bodies. And so he not only created or distilled and discovered all these, what we call single oils. Okay. So that's just one oil by itself, but he also did a ton of research and experimenting and came up with blends. And so this is groupings or pairings of different oils that have similar benefits. So Thieves, for example, is clove oil, lemon oil, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. All of these oils by themselves are really great for your immune system, but when you combine them together, it creates this powerhouse we know as Thieves. Smells like Christmas, so delicious, spicy, kind of that lemony citrus spice aroma, and it is powerful. Okay, I'm not like joking. Okay, it sounds like dramatic, like the most powerful oil, but this is so good for our immune system. So this is what I use in my diffuser to kind of clean the air if there's like germs and yuck going around. This is what I use topically. I rub it up and down on my kids' spines. If we ever are like have been around sickness, or especially around this time of year where they're going to school and they're like bumping up against kids with snot-nosed kids and all the gross stuff, Thieves is going to be your best friend, your absolute best friend. All right, next up, Citrus Fresh. This is a blend, another one of the blends: orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, and spearmint. So this is a powerhouse, like super fun blend of all the citrusy oils with that pop of spearmint, and it tastes delicious in your water. So great for your digestive system, all those citrus oils that kind of go in and gently just kind of scrub and clean and help keep you cleaned out. But it's great in your diffuser. You can put this, I love to put Citrus Fresh on my dryer balls as so wool dryer balls, you can get them for like a couple bucks on Amazon, and it's a really great alternative for your dryer sheets. Dryer sheets are like one of the absolute worst things that you can use. I had no idea. I used to love all the fragrance stuff for my laundry. It was like the more that I could add in, the better for that like clean smell, right? So bad. That's another story for another day. But Citrus Fresh is a great oil that you can use to kind of help your laundry smell fresh without all the toxic crap. All right, last vitality oil is Digize. This oil smells terrible. Just going to be honest. It's like one of my least favorite smelling oils. It is really strong herby oils. Okay, so like tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, really, and like several other ones, but like super strong. But they are all oils that are amazing for your digestive system. So for example, yesterday, I'm currently fasting right now, and I am drinking juices and stuff. And so I went to this little juice stand and got this juice, but it had milk in it. And I say like milk because I'm like sure it's not like good quality real milk. It's like milk, and milk just like wreck, especially because when I don't drink it a lot, it like wrecks with my stomach and just makes me feel like bloated and gross. And like, oh, I literally told my husband last night as I'm like downing DiGize like in a little shot of water, I'm like, do not let me go to the juice stand tomorrow. I feel so terrible. So DiGize is not probably going to be one you're using every single day unless you have a lot of stomach troubles, but it's one you want to always have on hand for when you need it because it really works so absolutely incredibly. All right, so already went over these are all the vitality oils, okay? Next, we're gonna go through this last lineup of oils that you use most commonly topically on your body and then in your diffuser. So another blend called Raven. Raven is a blend of, it's a bunch of eucalyptus oils and peppermint. I need to look here and see. Let's see, we've got lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and cinnamon, okay? Another little side note here, when you get your kit, if you ever kind of forget what's in an oil or how to use it, every single bottle has this little peel back tab and it tells you exactly what is in the blend and exactly how to use it. So there's a little free tip for you. So Raven is going to be a really great replacement for any, you know, that over-the-counter peppermint or like a menthol rub that like my mom used all the time for me as a kid. Raven is a really great replacement for this. So it smells like super minty and fresh, but it is great for your respiratory system. So if you're struggling with any sniffles or you're struggling with, you know, respiratory breathing things, especially in the winter this time of year, you can put Raven in your diffuser. You also can apply it topically on your chest and it just opens up those airways and really helps you to be able to breathe. Also, a little pro tip, if you're like writing down pro tips, Thieves and Raven together in your diffuser, one of the absolute most magical Christmas kind of like fall aromas, like powerful for your immune system, but then smells like an absolute dreamboat. Okay. Next oil blend is Valor. Do we have any Valor lovers in the house? Okay. Valor is one of Young Living's most popular oil blends. It is a mix of black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, geranium, and frankincense. This oil is there are so many powerful testimonies of people who struggle or just like experience like anxiety, lots of like nervous, fearful feelings. If that's something that is like something you either struggle with or you have walked through, Valor is going to be one of your like best friends. It is so calming, soothing. Gary, actually, the way that Gary Young came up with this particular blend of oils was because he was somewhere, I think in the Middle East, and studying, just studying. He traveled all around the world and talked to experts in the world of essential oils and just was very much a student of history and health and all wellness and our bodies and all of that. And he discovered some old ancient, and I'm not going to get this story exactly perfectly, so hang with me, but he discovered basically some ancient manuscripts and things of a blend of, because we know essential oils have been around for like a super long time, guys, okay? This is not something that's new, but even in the Bible, they took oils to Jesus, right, when he was born. But he found this old manuscript that had these oils that are in Valor now, and it was what the Roman soldiers used to put on and anoint themselves with before they would go out to battle. Okay. So again, just really, really powerful for creating those strong, courageous feelings. This is a great oil that you can put in your diffuser, that you can use topically. And it's so good. I carry a roller bottle of this around on my keychain, like with my keys for my car. And I'm just like always like pulling it out and like rolling it on myself. All right. Couple more. We're going to get through this really quickly. We have a few minutes left. Panaway is a blend of oils, wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. Okay. These oils are amazing for soothing your muscles. Okay. For aches and pains, it's going to help just to bring soothing and calm to your body. So whether you've been in the gym, whether you sit at a desk for a long time, whether you carry your babies around all day. If you have even things like when, as women, when we have like our monthly periods and we kind of get those like crampy, icky feelings, I love using this oil just topically on my belly. And it's just very, very soothing, has a cool, refreshing relaxing feeling to it. All right, another one. This is a single lavender, super popular. You guys know, what lavender is used for. We kind of call it the Swiss Army knife of oils because it's just, you can use it for anything. I have been using it on my skin. I have like some scarring kind of on my face because I struggle with cold sores, which 2020 goal is to figure out how to support my body so I don't get cold sores all the time. So check back with me on that one. But I kind of have some like scarring and things. And so I'm just using lavender, and frankincense actually, which is the next one I'm going to talk to you about. But lavender is so good for your skin. It's soothing and relaxing at nighttime. It is just cuts, scrapes, all the things. You guys just think what you would have in like a first aid kind of kit, and lavender is going to be like your go-to. It's also so gentle, and so it's just like great for your kids, for little ones. We love lavender so much. And then this 10th oil here is frankincense, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that Young Living curates this kit for us, because not only is it such a really steep discount, but it is oils that I would not have thought. I literally, you guys, my only like frame of reference for oils before I got started with Young Living, I had heard of thieves, I knew what lavender was, and tea tree oil. That was literally the only things I knew. I wouldn't have known to like put this collection in, that this is the everyday essentials, okay? Frankincense is one of the oils that I never would have thought to invest in, but I am like obsessed with it. Again, great for your skin, using it on these little scars that I have on my face. Amazing for like if you struggle with any face or skin things, it's great to put on at night. It is another amazing oil for your emotions. If you, again, are walking through like anxiety, depression, things, any of those, it doesn't cure, it's not going to take away those problems, but it is going to be an amazing support for your body to help you as you're walking through those things. When my daughter Lakeland was born, she's almost 2.5, literally I was like, give me my frankincense as soon as she was born. And I was like, frankincense in my hands, rub my hands together. And I was like laying there and holding my brand new, I'm gonna like cry, brand new little baby, just rubbing frankincense on her head. And I swear she is like the calmest, happiest baby. And I don't know, is it the frankincense or is it the way she was born? I'm not really sure. But this, we love, love, love frankincense. And I promise you, this is worth the price of the kit alone, because it is so incredible for our emotions, for our health, for our skin, all the things. Okay. Again, a lot of information. You guys don't get hung up on feeling like, I gotta like know all these things. This is just a sneak peek for you. And when you buy this kit, you are gonna have so much help and support, and you will just learn one by little step at a time. In the bottom of your kit is going to be some extra goodies. There are 2 additional bonus oils, which is so fun. So you're getting 12 oils in this kit. You're going to get a blend called Stress Away, which smells like a Hawaiian vacation. It's got vanilla in it. It's one of the only oils in Young Living that has vanilla in it. Lime, copaiba. It's so literally does what it says. Takes your stress away, or helps you deal with the stress, I guess. And then you're going to get Peace and Calming. Again, an amazing oil for your emotions. I have to tell you guys a story really, really fast before we end this class here. But we, like I said, we live in Mexico. I'm going to get emotional. We live in Mexico. And when we first moved here, we knew that we wanted to put our kids into, well, we didn't know, but we like really prayed through and made this decision to put our boys into an all Spanish speaking school so that they can learn Spanish and just be as acclimated as quickly as possible. And so for my second son, it was a really, really hard transition for him. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was getting all my shots. And it was a really hard transition, and it was just really scary for him. And, you know, his teacher doesn't speak any English. And so this huge transition. And so I was like, he was like crying as I was dropping him off for school. And so of course I'm crying and I'm like, I hate this. I don't know what we're going to do. And so about the 3rd day into school, I grabbed a Peace and Calming roller and I gave it to him. And I said, baby, you're going to roll this on. I want you to take deep breaths. This is going to help you. It's going to make you feel calm. And literally, guys, I picked him up from school that day and he's like, Mom, you found the right oil. And it was like drastic change for him. He used the oil like all during school. I can tell when he's used it a lot because his little shirt collar is like all stained with his like Peace and Calming oil. You guys, having these tools and to empower our kids to in their wellness and in their emotions, like as a mom, is like, it's worth like 10 times the price of this kit because it is so just assuring, and it just is so, so good. So you're also going to get 2 of these little roller bottles, which you can pop onto the tops of your oils. so that you can just use them topically really easily. You're going to get 2 Thieves products, a Thieves waterless hand purifier and a Thieves spray. I'm not going to go into all that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then you're going to get 2 packets of Ningxia Red, which is Young Living's antioxidant whole food supplement. So these are it's a juice, but it's a whole food juice. Okay. So not like, Mott's apple juice or whatever that brand is, okay? So you're gonna get 2 of these to try, and that is everything that's gonna come in your kit, okay? Like I said, the value of this kit is over $400, but new members only have to pay $165. So it is an incredible value for what you're getting. You are also, with your membership, you're going to receive a lifetime membership to Young Living. So that's going to give you 24% off of all Young Living products for the rest of your life. Unlike some other like essential oil companies and then network marketing companies that have like yearly fees and things that you have to pay in, none of that with this membership. It's literally, you buy your kit, you are in the door for life, okay? And you're gonna have that discount. You're also gonna receive a free referral link. That's just a perk that comes with your membership. It's gonna be your own referral link that if you ever have friends that wanna learn about oils or wanna get started, you can share that link with them, and Young Living pays you $50 anytime that someone uses your link or that you refer to Young Living and they buy a kit. So you have the option to never use that link, or you can use it and make some money. You can build a business. You can do any or none of it, but that is something that you are going to automatically receive with your kit. And then you are going to receive access to our Village Gathering team and all of our resources. We have a wellness Facebook group where we are constantly pouring education and classes and just support for you so that you learn how to use not only your starter kit, but everything that other products that Young Living has. And then you also receive access to our sharing group, which is where we talk about the business side. So you're going to receive access to that. And then finally, you're going to get access to our free team app that you can download on your phone. And again, it's just a really easy way to get tons of free learning courses that you can take on wellness, on different products from Young Living. There's just a lot of things on the app that we know that you're going to love. So make sure that you get back together with whomever it is that either shared this link with you or invited you to this class, and get their referral link from them so that you have access into our Village Gathering. And we're so excited. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we cannot wait to have you join us and to get started with the oil. So we love you guys. We'll talk with you soon.